ourselves. I don't really understand beauty that much. I think beauty as a concept is kind of weird. It's pretty strange if you think about it, that so much of what we want, what we feel like we need, our desires, our consumership are based around this arbitrary concept that was created to sell charcoal face masks. Which, by the way, if charcoal face masks always go wrong, why do we keep buying them? Every video I've seen of charcoal face masks are of them going wrong, except for the ones that are being used to sell charcoal face masks. So that's my problem. Every single video is some poor woman just screaming down her face, crying. I mean, I'm not judging her or them, anybody. I'm not judging them. I'm not an outside observer. I still kind of want one. So, I think it looks kind of fun. I don't know. But here's my question. How long has beauty existed? Because, I mean, we kind of believe beauty existed forever, but we don't really know. Historically speaking, every woman that's worthy of being talked about is considered beautiful. But how do they know that? I mean, okay. But here's the thing. She can't just be pretty. Because any simple bitch can slap her face and call it blush, but no. These women are beautiful. They're like the most beautiful woman that's ever existed. But they don't have a measure for that. But I guess that's kind of fair, because I feel like if I had the kind of power that Cleopatra and Helen of Troy and Marie Antoinette had, I'd make everybody call me the most beautiful woman in the world too. And if they didn't, I'd chop their head off, sure, whatever. Power really is a drug. I mean, y'all saw me as a front of house manager. I was sick with power. Buying chocolate bars at all times of the day, keys to concessions, direct line to Sandra's gossip. It was fantastic. But it kind of changed me. Every time I send some poor bastard in a stupid vest out to go clean a washroom, I felt a little too good about it. And I mean, it's nothing personal against my ushers. I cleaned washrooms when I was an usher, and next year's idiots will clean it too. I'm saying that when you send someone to do it, it feels too good. Okay, and I mean, I guess that's just what power does to you. I mean, here's the thing. Juggling all these worldly concepts like beauty and power, and trying to be doing the right thing about them can be really hard when I know I'm not doing them, and then try to tell my little sister, who's 11, because she kind of sees through all my bullshit. She's 11 years old, very beautiful, very cute, but also very smart. She's a classic 11-year-old youngest child, spoilt to the bone. But we have spent times together. There was this one time while I still lived at home, in spring break, we spent the whole break in my room watching Cake Boss separately. I was on my laptop watching Cake Boss, and she was on her iPad also watching Cake Boss. And it was really nice bonding experience, but the good news was that I was a season ahead of her, which was really good for my ego because I need her to know her place. I will always know more than her, including but not limited to Buddy Velastro's life and his business, Carlos Bakery. So I recently turned 19, so look out, world! I can do my own banking. Also, now that I'm more mature, I'm trying to figure out what it means to be an adult. And there's not a lot that I know yet, of course, but here's something I figured out. I think adults are required to care about gardening. Which worries me because I don't. And I don't know if that's like an instinct that will develop in me as I grow older, but here's what I'm worried about is someday I'll just be sitting on the couch watching The Mindy Project on Netflix, and I'll just like start shaking, and there will be like a depression inside me, and I'll be like, I need to seed, and that's... Which I know is not a catchy phrase to say. Here's the thing, everything fun has a quirky catchphrase. Netflix and chill. Crackers and cheese with crackers and me. That's something I came up with where I eat cheese and crackers with my white friends. Another quirky catchphrase. Working in the theater is a lifetime of being poor. You know, just fun. But gardening, not quirky, not catchy. I'm just saying, I don't want to do it. But speaking of theater, you know, a lot of people tell me that as an actor, I'm a bit serious here. A lot of people tell me as an actor, you know, it's hard to get jobs. And someday in the future, very soon, potentially, who knows, I may have to use my accent to get a job. And I always say, what, this accent? All right, I could use this accent to get a job. I could be a little French boy in Les Miserables. Hello, monsieur, my name's Gavroche. Here's my question. Why is he French? I mean, why is he English? Why are all the French people in that movie English? Did we all decide that was okay? When did that happen? I don't remember. But you know what, like, it's fine. Like, this little boy's Cockney accent is thicker than the grease under his fingernails, but okay. Let's suspend our disbelief. I love you too. So nice. But you know, I guess maybe the fact that they're all English is a sore spot for me because I hate the British. Sorry, I'm gonna say it again. I hate the British. I'm just gonna continue. In fact, you know, university's been really hard for me because I'm trying to actively unlearn the English language. It's not easy, mind you, and I'm working really hard here actually, and you know, people ask me like, Rahat, how long are you gonna keep trying to unlearn the English language? And I say, 250 fucking years, because that's how long they oppressed my people! I'm not fucking around. A couple weeks ago, my friend suggested that after graduation, they're gonna move to Manchester. I said, you're gonna move to the land of my oppressors? We never spoke again. Yesterday, I bought a scone and stepped on it. It was very wasteful and I regret it, but the feeling stands. Anyway, I should probably stop talking. I just want to wrap this up by saying this year's been, you know, a real roller coaster for all of us, but I'm very thankful for all the opportunities I've been given. And you know, if everybody had yearbooks, I would say, oh my God, I would say such nice things. I would say things like, man, I don't really know you, but you seem nice. And have a nice summer. And I would also say, you know, eat shit and die, bitch. But that was just for Katrina. I don't really have much to say. Thank you for laughing at my joke.